YouTube? Thanks for joining the wicked early stream. And yes, a day late, but never a dollar short. However, I am rolling on roughly about 5 hours of sleep, and I need to knock this one out, and I need to return to work ASAP. So, this is the reason why I didn't do one last night, but secret variant on today. Let's get your final order cut off, all nice and organized, thanks to one dude named Ultra. Coming at you live from Studio Maximus. Subscribe to the content I drop here, please. And of course, I appreciate all of you all leaving comments and helping me break these YouTube algorithms, a.k.a. Raider Bear. Why are y'all letting Raider Bear be the comment champion of this channel? I mean, you basically just handed it to him. But anyway, the likes and shares are appreciated. Click the notification bell for more notifications for when we do go live, of course. And of course, I do want to say thank you to all of you subscribers of this channel. And of course, to all of you subscribers over on Rumble. Don't forget to subscribe to all of my friends, all good people, especially the Spine Ticks. They'll be on later tonight. Don't forget to also check out Mighty Mel V, who made his return to Drunken Chat last night. Of course, I was very, very saddened that I could not join him. But I'll tell you what, if Mel can confirm a Friday night that he will be there beyond next Friday, unfortunately, because my work schedule is killing me right now. Yeah, well, I'll do a spec matrix for a night when he's on there for a full episode of Drunken Chat. So go hit him up for that. And of course, don't forget to check out that episode that played last night. Follows are always appreciated. You can find them on the channel homepage. It's actually got the links right there. And yeah, you can also find me on Collection Curations. Well, you can't find me there yet. When I'm actually able to start selling comics, that's where it's going to be. And then I'll have the eBay page and some other places for you. Yeah, you know, just because I don't like to rely on comic book selling, because it tends to skew things and perspective. And, you know, we need to have a clean perspective when we're doing this honest overview of FOC here. So, Super Chat, of course, is active. Direct support is, of course, available at paypal.me/UltraMaximus if you're feeling like you want to contribute to the comic book journalism endeavor that is Ultra. Soundtrack provided by White Bat Audio. That is the sweet synth tunes you are listening to right now. You can find them right here on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to them. And of course, Carl Casey at White Bat Audio, whitebataudio.com, and Spotify. And then of course, wantedcomics.com. Yes, wantedcomics.com is one of the greatest comic book sellers, retailers out there. Yeah, I'm a little biased, but you know, this right here, right there. Right there, that would be the Maria Wolf Transformers Soundwave, and unfortunately, well, I mean, not unfortunately for Drew, I think Drew had like one of the better covers, best color usage too. Some of the other covers were okay, but there was way too many store variants for Transformers number 1. Let's be honest, too many. But I am the Ultra Maximus. Everybody, shout out to Tomb, who is one of the greatest in the community, and one of my fellow extra neuro brothers. We got what's the saying is we have SR-71 brains and bicycle brakes. It's crazy. So or our brains have SR-71 engines and bicycle brakes. It's true. It's true. Million miles an hour. That's how I became the Ultra Maximus and attained all this comic book knowledge over my years. Is of course a little bit of a weird neuro learning pattern, but it's cool. That's why I'm pretty good at what I do when I stick to it, you know. So Mr. Eric S. Erd is also very good at doing logo work and variant covers. So make sure you guys are hitting him up and make sure you're using him in the community for some of your variant covers, because he does great work. Because I mean, look at that right there. So welcome everybody to the Secret Variant. If this is your first time joining us here at the Secret Variant, what this is a final order cutoff, top to bottom. And why do I do top to bottom? Because other shows are out there basically, you know, trying to get you to buy certain books, maybe from certain friends that sell them. You know, I got friends who sell books too, but the only way that I'm sending you to my friend who sells books is if your comic book shop doesn't treat you like they used to, and you need him to kick in like a turbo booster. Or you go to your comic shop after seeing a variant that's on this show, and you're like, hey, I want this incentive variant. It's a 1 in 200. And then they laugh at you because they're like, we have 3 subscribers for this book. We're ordering 10 copies for the shelf. So no. If that kind of situation happens, then of course I want you guys to hit up Lucas at the Drunken Pull Box. He will be able to take care of you on those gaps. But of course, comic book shops, thank you for stopping by as well. I appreciate everybody from all aspects of the community watching my content, because I'm just trying to put out that honest content. That's all. It's so bad, right? But we're looking at some spoilerific things, because of course we're looking at information that comes out, you know, next couple of weeks. And if you haven't been to your comic shop, you might be looking at a cover that gives up the story right now. So you've been forewarned, spoilerific, to save a little bit of money and not pay that fear of missing out price after release day, or even, you know, the FOMO really starts to kick in Monday when final orders are like closed, right? Yeah, everybody notice that? So make sure you get your orders into your shop either in 15 minutes like Tomb, or tomorrow, or make sure it's tomorrow. Ahoy Comics is our first publisher up with Wrong Earth, We Could Be Heroes, number 2 of 2. I'm sure that was FFC once before. I'm sure, I mean, I'm like not 100% sure, but it looks familiar. Looks familiar. American Mythology Productions is giving us a bunch of horror stuff, so here we go. We got Night of the Living Dead Kin, number 3. And then here's the cover B to go with that. Breaking the Chains. And then here's the photo variant from the movie. So there's also going to be this cover D FOC photo variant, but they didn't have a photo of the photo. And then there is this nightmare fuel called The Scary Christmas, of the kid getting his cheek bitten off by Scary Christmas 4, number 1. And then, oh look, there's the devil, cover B. Oh, and then we have, of course, the you know, the prawn. Scary Christmas 4, cover C, is the racy variant. And then the cover D is going to be Naughty But Nice, but they didn't have a placeholder. Or all we have is a placeholder, I'm sorry. Archie. Archie Comics Showcase Dumbo Digest. Archie's Christmas Stocking. That's a mouthful right there. This is the official comic book of Christmas, though, because this is number 16 of Archie Showcase Jumbo Digest. The official comic book of Christmas. I think that Christmas horror stuff before that is a bone to pick with you. Oh, and here we go again from Distillery, but this time, you guys know I'm a fan of Mirka Andolfo and all that she does. She, you know, she does her thing. And here she is doing Blasphemous. And here is the cover B. This is your Stefan Sejic variant. So, it's wild looking, right? So that's your 10 copy incentive cover C. This is your 25 copy Junko Mizuno variant. So, do you guys know Mirka's background? She's Italian, so she's very big on angels and devils. Like it's prevalent in a lot of her books. In fact, one of my first loves of Mirka, besides when I discovered that she was the one doing the interiors of Teen Titans 12 with the Batman Who Laughs, was when she did this book called Unsacred. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it's basically about an angel who marries a devil. Yeah, it's so like she has that kind of in there, but this is kind of like a mashup of that and what was the other one that she did? That it had like the girl who was a pig and the wolf that Unnatural. That's right, Unnatural. Yeah, and she's into some weird stuff, but she's a talented artist, and this is her creator owned over at Distillery, so this is outside of Image Comics even. And then Tula Lotte gave us a 50 copy incentive. And then here is your cover F, and it is your Art Germ variant cover, and Art Germ doing Art Germ. What's up with that snake? How many eyes does that snake have? Anyway, next up, Frank Miller Presents, of course. This stuff was FOC'd a couple of times already, but man, that Philip Tan, that's amazing. Really is. But Frank Miller's Ronin, Book 2, of course, if you're buying it for Frank Miller, you're buying the Frank Miller cover B variant, or you're going to hold out and get the 50 copy incentive, and then you're going to have to backtrack both and say, you know what, I just got to get a Philip Tan cover A in my collection too. Because that's fantastic looking. All right. And then here we go. Floating World Comics. Santos Sisters going back for a third printing. And then here is the cover B. And it says pending image. So it's pending. Keen Spot is going to be giving us the Spellweaver #1. Technically, it qualifies as red kryptonite. For those who know. For those who know, they know. Spellweaver #1 also comes with his cover B Robert Amott variant. And then the cover C Robert Amott variant. Oh, then look, there's the holofoil Robert Amott of the A cover. And then there's a cover E blank sketch, so you can take it to a variant, I'm sorry, you can take it to a convention and get Robert Amott to make you a custom variant. Oh, look, there's Robert Amott in a 10 copy and send a variant cover, black and white of one of the other variants. So Spellweaver #1, everybody. Ground floor over at Keen Spot. And then we have Mad Cave, who's given us Under the Influence #5 of 5. So now that the final issue is FOCing, this looks interesting, especially if it's kind of like dystopian future, you know, type of thing. That's kind of my bag. It's kind of my bag. And then, okay, next up we've got Massive Publishing, which has given us Assassin's Creed Visionaries #1 of 4, cover K. This is your Yoon limited variant. So I'm going to go on a whim and say the Yoon limited 1000 means it's limited to 1,000 copies. All right. Ozuna Bori 787 #1. That's your cover A. That's your cover B. Cover C. And then that one's pretty cool looking, especially if the 787 has anything to do with... Is that an area code for Vegas? I'm not going to Google it right now. I'm busy. 25 copy instead of black and white. I wonder where the 787 area code is. Ozuna Bori 787 #1 cover F. 50 copy. Up next, we've got Oni. And of course, if this is through your Lunar network, it's due tomorrow. Rick and Morty Meeseeks PI #1 cover A and the cover B. And then this is your 10 copy incentive. Up next, we've got Scout with your orders due depending on your publisher or provider. It could be either Monday or it could be tomorrow. So if you're on the Lunar Network, make sure you get your orders in tomorrow. And that's why I just suggest you get all your orders in by tomorrow to make sure that you are not one of the allocations rolling in on Monday for that hot book. But there is always a chance of allocations. And that's like the one like bad thing that we can't do anything about. Like, your book's been allocated. We didn't get it. Oh, such a stinger. But Agent of World complete set's going to give you all the issues right there. So that's cool, right? Blood Run #1 cover A. Blood Run #1 cover B. And then here's your cover C. So we got cars, and technically that's a redhead, right? Man. Oh, geez, another redhead with a shaved head on the side there. Charm City. So if she's actually from Baltimore with a shaved head, run away. Shout out to Enzo and the Gut Ghost success here. And of course, this is the Gut Ghost limited edition title box set. So you get the whole set of Gut Ghost books. And then they've also got Infernoct limited edition title box set. They also did the same with Locust. So all these image books, you can get the complete set, or you can wait for them to do a Scout Legacy Edition reprint and get you a Maul #1. Or you can do the Maul limited edition title box set. Either way, I think the box sets are kind of cool because people are like putting them on the wall, and like you can display them in a couple of different ways where either the Maul shows at the bottom and you can stack them up that way, or you can, scoutcomics.com outside. Maze Agency #1 cover A. And then here's the 5 copy Alan Davis black and white Virgin unlockable variant. Midnight Western Theater limited edition title box set. Same for Mindbender. That's actually a wicked looking book. All right, Mom Breaks the Internet 2 of 5. Oblivion box set. Perhapanauts box set. Phantom Star Killer. Now, out of all the books, side quest number 5 of 5. Trakovi, number 4 of 5, cover A, and the cover B. Vanity, number 5 of 9, wrapping it up. Source Point Press is our next publisher, and they are giving us the Cthulhu Death May Die, number 2 of 4, cover A. Cthulhu Death May Die, number 2 of 4, cover B. And then we've got Homestead, number 1 of 4, Les Garner variant. Pocus Hocus, number 2, Brian Bolondo, Jason Smith. Riot Force, number 1 of 4, Austin McKinley. So this is the Austin McKinley book again. I think this was last week too. This is all of his stuff from like the 1980s all put together. But I'm pretty sure this is a repeat because I remember making a quote. It reminds me of Cops, the show Fighting Crime in a Future Time. Seance Room one shot. There Was Another Life, number 1 of 4, Stephen Call. And then we're back over to Strangers Comics, which has given us Delphinium, number 2 of 2. Yes, that is a black pyramid with a whole bunch of weird stuff going on around it. So I might have to check that one out. Disco Levante one-shot second printing. So what does that tell you? That tells you if you can find a Disco Levante one-shot first print. Check and see what they're going for right now. Dungeon Mage number 1. Felt Tip number 1. Metal one-shot second printing. The same thing applies. This is an $8 comic book. See if they're on shelves anywhere, right? Titans Comics has given us the Blit Map number 2 of 6. Gumma Beginning of Her number 1 of 7. So look, there was no other covers for this book on FOC this week except for this Cover F Sozo Maiko foil. So this is probably FOC previously. And God, she's good. When you can tell when she takes her time on art, and she's got an eye. Final orders due for Vault, of course, if you're on the Lunar Network, is going to be tomorrow, and this is the Nasty number 5 cover A. The Nasty number 5 cover B, Sally Contrinkin. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Contarino. Boom Studios giving us Alice Never After, number 5 of 5, and your cover A by Dan Panosian. The cover B variant. And then we have the 10-copy Panosian Incentive variant, but they didn't really differentiate what made this one different than the other one. Maybe foil. Don't really have any idea of seeing why. Check with your LCS on that one. But if you want the 10-copy, that's what the placeholder is, and it might be different because, of course, everybody remembers Alice Ever After, number 1. Alice Never After, number 5 of 5, 25-copy incentive is your cover D, and then there's also a cover E FOC reveal variant, which they did not reveal for FOC. Grimm, number 15, cover A, Flaviano. And then here's the cover B, Reaper variant by Orzu. That is like, kind of like Shiva-ish, multiple arms, right? Are you seeing what I'm seeing there? Okay. Grimm, 10-copy incentive. 25-copy incentive by Dan Mora. Sirens of the City, number 5 of 6, cover A. Cover B, Tula Lote. The 10-copy incentive by Tula Lote. Cover D, 25-copy incentive, Tulaski variant. Sirens of the City, cover E, FOC reveal variant. Slow Burn, number 2, cover A, Taylor. Slow burn number 2 of 5. Cover B, Jenkins. That is weird. And 10 copy incentive for you. 25 copy incentive by David Lapp. Something is Killing the Children, Pen and Ink, number 1, second printing, cover A. And then we have the second printing, cover B. Cover C. So, because it's another variant of Something is Killing the Children, number 1, are people still buying it? Because we're at issue number 35 over here, plus all of the other tie-ins and miniseries, right? But here is, yeah, House of Slaughter and all that other stuff, right? But number 35, cover A by Deladera. You get your cover B, which is your connecting variant. This is the cover C connecting variant. 25 copy incentive. That's pretty cool looking. And then the cover E is your 50 copy incentive, which is your basically your connecting variant, just in a wraparound format. And then this is your 75 copy incentive. And then you have a 100 copy incentive. Cover H is your FOC reveal variant. And then cover I is your FOC reveal spot variant. Cover J is your unlockable. A lot of stuff going on for issue 35. So apparently it's like a big battle between Erica and her friend on the connecting variant there. Space Between number 1, second printing. Placeholder for it, of course. Now this one. Time to gear up for Christmas, everybody. Stuff of Nightmares, Sleigh Ride number 1, cover A. Stuff of Nightmares, Sleigh Ride number 1, cover B. Stuff of Nightmares, Sleigh Ride number 1, cover C. So hold up. Jenny Frisian, right? Cover C is by Mercado, which is still wicked. Cover D is a glow-in-the-dark Frankenweenie. Cover E is a glow-in-the-dark Frisian. Cover F is a 5-copy incentive J. Lee variant. And I think this one hits because, you know, the Dr. Seuss thing, and I don't know how he's riding the zombie. But there's your 10-copy incentive for J. Lee's art. And then this is your 15-copy incentive Frisian variant. Now, if the other one's glow in the dark, there's a chance that this one might be foil. This is your 25-copy incentive by Orson. 50-copy incentive, unlockable Francavilla. Oh, I'm sorry, just unlockable, not 50 copy. Sorry. I'm misreading, I mistyped some notes, my bad. So there's the cover J unlockable. So with the unlockable, those are again up to, I think, 5 per store now. Inquire within. Make sure you get your order in with your store if there's only 5 of them, obviously. Wild's End number 6 of 6 with a cover A. There's your cover B homage variant. There's the cover C 10-copy incentive. This is the 25-copy incentive by Strips. Dark Horse Comics, giving you the Assassin's Apprentice 2 number 1. And then the cover B to go along with that. Hellboy Winter Special Yule Cat one-shot. That's right, the Yule Cat. Here's the cover B by Mignola. And then we got Masterpiece number 1, cover A by Maliv. And then Tula Lotte delivering her normal stuff. So this girl finds out that her parents are like really, really bad criminals. And she's like the best criminal of all. Masters of the Universe, Forge of Destiny, number 4 of, I don't know how many. I don't know how many this is going for, but this is there's some wild looking stuff right there, right? They're trying really, really, really hard to tap into the lore and get it right. So shout out to you, Dark Horse. At least trying to do what everybody said Kevin Smith ruined. There's your cover A, and then here's your cover B. Here's your cover C. And then we're on to Midnight Show number 3, cover A. Midnight Show number 3, cover B by Jones. Operation Sunshine number 3, cover A. Operation Sunshine number 3, cover B. Operation Sunshine number 3, cover C. And then we got Space Usagi, Death and Honor number 2, cover A. Space Usagi, Death and Honor number 2, cover B is your 10 copy incentive variant cover. And artistically, that's fire. So, I don't know how heavily ordered Space Usagi is at Dark Horse, but good luck. Star Wars High Republic Adventures Phase 3, number 1. What? Wait. Phase 3? How many phases are we going through? But, your cover B. But Star Wars spec, according to some people, there's a lot of books that have cooled off. I think it's just people aren't paying attention. And I'm watching a lot of Star Wars keys and like first appearances and stuff, and they're just sitting too. I don't know if it's an overall economy just down thing or what. But, yep, Star Wars Hyperspace Stories number 12 of 12 coming at you. And you wanted Lando, and there you got it. You got more Lando. Number 12 of 12, cover B, yet to be revealed. Stranger Things Voyage number 2, cover A. The Voyage, cover B. Cover C. And then here is the cover D. Tear Us Apart number 4. Time Traveler Tales number 1. Usagi Yojimbo Ice and Snow number 3, cover A. Stan Sakai. Cover B. Cover C. 10 copy incentive by Armstrong. Huh. Take it all in. Take it all in. Up next with Dynamite. So this is your opportunity to take a bathroom break, smoke break, or whatever you need to do. 007 for King and Country, number 6, cover A by Linsner. Cover B, Puebla. Cover C is your Hill variant. Leslie Leary Lee delivering 7 copy incentive for her as well. 7 copy incentive for Hill. 10 copy incentive for Spalletta. And then this is your 10 copy incentive Puebla. And then this is the 15 copy incentive Spalletta Virgin. 20 copy incentive Linsner Virgin. Circles all the way back. Darkwing Duck, number 10, cover A. Cover B, Orca and Dolphin. Cover C by Moss. Cover D by Forstner. And then we got a cover E by Ken Gialosi. I hope I did not butcher that one. There's a placeholder for the 5 copy action figure incentive variant. And then there's this. For all of you who have never owned an Avengers number 4, I feel for you. And Real Root Sticks in the house, shout out to you. So, yeah, I have a lot of memories with Captain America number 4. I actually owned a copy of Captain America, or Avengers number 4, I'm sorry. Not Captain America. The first Silver Age Captain America. Yep. So that's what this is swiping there. It's a pretty cool homage, right? There's also this 10 copy incentive Moss Virgin placeholder, and then the 10 copy incentive Laura Virgin variant. Doesn't make as much sense without the trade dress on it, though, you know? But here's the cover J, 15 copy incentive, and then this is your 20 copy Forstner Virgin. This is the Leary Lee Premium Metal variant, so that's going to have a retail price of $99.99, and then the limited Virgin variant has the $49.99. Without the metal. Same goes for the Undolfo on the $49.99. And then we've got an FOC variant. This is your Stags original art. And then we got the Hacer original variant giving us, come on. You guys don't get the Batman 500 swipe, right? Darkwing Duck number 10 cover Q. And then here's your 7-copy Lee Reed black and white, your Andolfo 7-copy black and white, your Forstner 7-copy black and white, and then the 10-copy FOC Hacer After Manly Virgin. Oh, but Stag says, hold on, circle back, 10-copy FOC for me. Jennifer Blood, Battle Diary #1, cover A by Linsner. And then we got the cover B by Leslie Lee Lee. The cover C by Puebla. The cover D, Blank Authentics for your Build Your Own. The 10-copy incentive by Linsner. The 15-copy incentive by Lee Ree. The 15-copy incentive Linsner. I don't know, it's just a little bit more out there, right? 20-copy incentive Puebla Virgin, and then the Linsner Limited Virgin. And there were no FOC variants or anything like that, so it's a little weird, right? I was a little weirded out by it. And then we're on to Savage Red Sonia #2, cover A by Dan Panosian. Oh, Frank Cho. Yeah. Cover C by Linsner. Cover D is your cosplay. Cover E, 10-copy incentive Linsner line art. Cover F, 10-copy incentive cosplay Virgin. Cover G is your 15-copy Cho line art. And then the cover H is your 15-copy incentive Linsner line art Virgin. And then 20-copy incentive Cho line art Virgin. And then a 20-copy incentive Dan Panosian Virgin variant. And Panosian absolutely killed this cover. And then Frank Cho's got a cover K limited Virgin. So 20-copy incentive variant for you, and then $49.99. No other FOCs shown. Vampirilla Dead Flowers #3, cover A by Perillo. And wait until you see the non-trade dress version of this cover. There's a reason why they had to put the trade dress there. The Colette Turner variant. The cover C by Gundas. The cover D by Sarah Frazetta. And then here is the cover E cosplay variant. The 10-copy Turner line art variant. The 10-copy Gundas Virgin. The 15-copy cosplay Virgin. The 15-copy Frazetta and Freeman variant. And then the cover J, 20-copy incentive Colette Turner line art. And then there's the 20-copy incentive Perillo tint. Oh, Colette Turner doing it again. But this time for a 25-copy incentive Turner Virgin. Cover M. I have a feeling cover M will be the desired one by Perillo collectors. Just a hunch. IDW Entertainment is giving us the Godzilla Rivals Jet Jaguar. Wait. I'm sorry how they worded this over here. Godzilla Rivals Jet Jaguar versus Megalon. It's a one-shot. That's your cover A. There's Jet Jaguar versus Megalon. And then here is the cover C, 10-copy incentive. My Little Pony Best of Fluttershy #1. And then here we got Star Trek #15. Heavily under-ordered. And then you have all the Star Trek fans walking in on release day going, how come you didn't order the 50-copy incentive? Why don't you have like 5 of them for me to choose from? I've never met somebody, well, actually that's not true. Foreign comic guys get kind of like weird when you don't have a foreign section. Star Trek #15 cover A. There's your cover B. And then here's your cover C by Raza. So Raza snuck one in. Raza sneaks another one. I wouldn't say sneaks another one in. It definitely didn't go unnoticed. There's another Raza cover, but it's not as good as this one, I promise you. Cover F. I'm sorry, cover C. And then cover D is going to be the 10-copy Bartok. Star Trek Defiant, cover A. Star Trek Defiant, cover B. And then we've got the cover C. The cover D, 10-copy incentive variant black and white. This hits. All right, so if you guys know your Star Trek history, you'll know what this one is about. You will know about this one, right? So the 25 copy incentive variant, pretty cool, but it is going to be blown away by this 50 copy incentive variant cover. This is one of those. Why don't you have 5 of those for me to choose from? But ask yourself, are there any of us truly free while an entire planet is in a cage? Citizens for an Open Earth, I mean, Talos 4. And this is a pretty fire cover. Has to do with the pilot episode of Star Trek, if you did not know your history. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Road to 150 begins here, and the ongoing cover A by Federici. The cover B by Campbell and Eastman. The cover C, 10 copy incentive by Riley Rossmo. 25 copy incentive, Rossmo black and white. And then there's going to be a 50 copy, most likely black and white, according to the placeholder here, by Campbell and Eastman. And that's going to wrap it up for IDW, and we're on to Image Comics. And if you haven't smashed that like button, do so already. And then sign into your other account and do it again. Blood Commandment, number 2 of 4. And shout out to everybody watching over on Rumble. Cover A. There's your cover B. And then we've got Blood Rick, number 1 of 3. And I didn't see any other variants for that one, so that's kind of wild, right? And then straight out of some of her just crazy stuff over at Ablaze and other places too, Maria Levette coming over here with Crave, number 1. Here is the cover B, which should give you a little bit of an idea that this is a little bit more towards some of the, fans. So, there you go. And then here is the cover C by Maria Levette. The cover D by Maria Levette. Creepshow Holiday Special 2023 one-shot cover A. Creepshow Holiday Special one-shot 2023 cover B. Creepshow Holiday Special 2023 one-shot cover C, 10 copy incentive variant cover. Straight up nightmare fuel. Destiny's Gate number 3 cover A. Destiny's Gate number 3 cover B. Edenwood number 2 cover A. I kind of like the cover. It's got a bloody sword. And what kind of skull is that though? What, a mask or a skull? I can't really tell. But Edenwood number 2 cover B. Yeah, I believe that's Tony Daniel. And then here's the cover C. That's fire too. Not only because it's red kryptonite, but because look at what's happening. Oh my God, she like cut him open. And he's like chest bursting, and she's like part witchblade. Whoa. And then here's the Edenwood number 2 cover D by Yannick Paquette. All spoilering the story. I mean, let's just be honest. This spoils the story. Dude's got arrows all in him in a 25 copy by Sean Murphy. But she's riding a motorcycle, so this is like, whew, man, that's happened before in Tokyo Ghost. Tokyo Ghost is like such a great story too, by the way. Firepower by Kirkman and Sam Nee, number 29, cover A. Kaya, number 13, cover A. Kaya, number 13, cover B. King Spawn, number 28, cover A. Carlos. Cover B by Vargas. These are both amazing. I like this though. I'm just amazed that they didn't do a cover C Virgin variant of this one, because my God, but that's a fire cover. I'll have to ask Doc Joe how King Spawn is, if he's loving it or not. All right, so here we go. Local Man number 7, cover B. So they didn't show the cover A. I was really, really upset about that. And I'm like, okay. So I don't know. There's the cover C though. So they're obviously making fun of Extreme here, because that's Extreme Studios, and there's Jay Lee's homage. That's by Tim Seeley and Tony Fleeks. Oh, that's awesome. And then we got Midlife Hero at 50, number 3. Knights, number 3. Our Bones Dust, number 1. And it's funny they're standing on a T, because that's the shape of the pillars that they've uncovered at Göbekli Tepe. Göbekli Tepe. You should look up what that is. It'll blow your mind. Our Bones of Dust number 1, cover B by Magnola. Petrol Head number 2, cover A. Variant cover 2 of 2 for Petrol Head. And look at that. Start your robo engines. Quest number 4. Sacrificers number 5, cover A. Sacrificers number 5, cover B. Schlub number 4, cover A. Schlub number 4, cover B by Stegman. Swan Songs number 5, cover A. Ekman Lawn. Yeah, that's what happens when you miss the throat punch. Whoops. Swan Songs number 5, cover B. Conley. That is straight up nightmare fuel. Cover C is your 50 copy incentive variant. Transformers number 3, cover A. All right, look. We need to have a talk, Transformers artists. These robots, once they transform and transform back, they're not broken glass anymore. I wish people would stop breaking glass. Like they addressed it in IDW, and you would think that a race of beings that live on a metal planet could come up with a transparent, alloy that's bulletproof and blastproof or whatever. And Perceptor in the IDW run actually became a sniper, and Perceptor was scary. Like, you don't understand, like Perceptor, in the cartoons he's all laid back, right? Like in IDW he had a sniper rifle and a crosshair on one of his eyes, and after he got shot in the chest, he rebuilt himself with a blastproof glass. So I'm pretty sure Optimus and Soundwave would not be breaking people's glasses. Cover B by Torrin Clark. Fire. 10 copy incentive with Wheeljack, and I believe this is a connecting variant. 25 copy incentive variant. 50 copy incentive variant, and I want to point out something that to me this looks like the opposite of Megatron sitting on the cover, and you can look this up for yourself. Transformers More Than Meets the Eye number 30 retail incentive variant, because it's a picture of Megatron sitting on the Lincoln Memorial with the Lincoln head knocked off and on the ground in front of him. So it looks like two opposites, two sides of, Optimus on one side and Megatron on the other. But there's also, I want to point out that cover for you guys who are watching my show, my faithful people. I give you Spec Matrix every time I talk. There is a 2014 convention exclusive that is limited to 300 copies. 300 or 500. I believe it's only 300. And that would have been IDW 2014, More Than Meets the Eye, and Robots in Disguise have a variant for issue number 30 that homages the old cartoon. So if you like Robots in Disguise, it's got the battle where Optimus has the axe and mace come up out of his fist, and he's fighting Megatron on that bridge. It's wicked. But it's 50 copy incentive variant. You see, Autobots rolling out at the bottom. And then we're on to Walking Dead Deluxe, number 78, cover A. Finch and McCabe. Walking Dead Deluxe, number 78, cover B. Walking Dead Deluxe, number 78, cover C. What's the furthest place from here, number 16, cover A. What's the furthest place from here, cover B. No variant. DC with their final orders due through the Lunar Network and Action Comics number 1059, cover A. And wow, the Man of Steel and the other Man of Steel, the dude with armor. Is it that Knights of Steel? Anyway, Action Comics 1059, cover B, Jorge Jimenez just... Yeah. That's cool. Ooh. Carla Cohen. What have you done here? And then we got the cover D, Mike Diodato Jr. Artist Spotlight variant. So I wonder how many of these House of L characters appeared in that House of L book from Future State. Action Comics 1059 cover E, Tyler Kirkham cardstock variant cover. Action Comics 1059 cover F, 50 copy Francesco Tomaselli cardstock variant. Adventure Comics 260 facsimile edition cover A, Kurt Swan and Stan Kai. So yeah, you guys want a blank though? Make your own. And there's some pretty cool facsimiles coming up. Alan Scott, Green Lantern number 2, cover A. Here's your cover B, Travis Moore. There is your cover C, Alan Scott, McFarlane Toys action figure cardstock variant. There's your Alan Scott, the Green Lantern, 25 copy Stephen Byrne cardstock variant. Amazon's Attack number 2, cover A, Clayton Henry. Amazon's Attack number 2, cover B, Danny, cardstock variant. Oh. Yes, Yara, you are the true Amazon, being from the Amazon forest. And, yeah, you know, 25 copy incentive variant for you. Nice. Good luck, everybody, on that one. I don't think there's a whole lot of people ordering it. Let's just be honest. DC, high ratio books are helping DC. Because you know there's at least a couple of stores out there that are like, oh, I gotta have these for the people who are collecting Batman from Detective Comics 27 all the way up. And that's why they're going to order this Finch variant too. Cho cardstock variant. Man, that is some good, like, just, you know, Cho did this with a ball pen, right? I could just see Cho, you know, cross-hatching all of that on Joker's head there, right? And of course on the gargoyle, and that's a pretty fire-looking color for him. He always does that kind of way of blending, but you know what? I think this is probably one of my favorite covers of DC on this FOC right here. Because of course that's supposed to be Batman and Robin, but it is Santa and Robin by Otto Schmidt. And then you have Francesco Mattina on this 25 copy incentive variant. Yeah. 50 copy Terso Cons. Jay Nunya. What is up, man? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Cover G is your 50 copy incentive variant. And then, oh, what is this? So this is the Dark Knight Returns foil variant. So what they're doing is they're going to do the different bat symbols in foil. So there's yet another set for you guys to collect. Good luck to you set collectors. And then, oh, here we go, everybody. $3.99 cover price for Batman 404 can only mean it is a facsimile reprint, but doesn't have the little corner box in the corner there. And I think the barcode may actually be on the back if we're lucky. If we're lucky. And then here's the cover B blank cardstock variant cover to let you do your own Batman Year 1 Part 1. A lot of first appearances in that book, right? Or a few, I think. I think at least a few. I know Falcone's first appearances in there, right? But then we got Batman number 5 with a facsimile edition, so you can either get it in the $6.99 format, or you can spend the $8.99 and get the foil. Or you can spend $7.99 and get you the blank cardstock variant cover, giving you the numerical variety. Oh, we return to the universe of Michael Keaton's Batman and Batman number 89, Echoes number 1. Here's your cover A by Quinones, and then here's the cover B by Riley Rossmo. Okay. Okay. Batman 89 Echoes number 1 cover C with the Bat Cycle McFarlane Toys action figure variant. And you know what? This is the best one of the action figure variants so far. Here's your blank variant. And then this is the 25 copy incentive Doug Brathwaite cardstock variant cover for you. Oh, yeah. Batmobile action, everybody, with the Batman 89 version of the Batmobile. Possibly everybody's favorite version of the Batmobile. Just the most... Like, look, I know the 60s Barris built, you know, for the TV show is, like, iconic. But Batman 89, when that Batmobile hit in theaters, everybody was blown away. I had that Batmobile as a kid. Shot missiles, you know, all the goodies. It had the Michael Keaton Batman toys and everything. So, yeah. That Batmobile's wicked. And they put it on a 50 copy incentive for you. Batman Beyond Neo-Gothic number 5 of 6, cover A, Max Dunbar. Batman Beyond Neo-Gothic number 5 of 6, cover B, Christian Ward, cardstock variant cover. Batman Beyond Neo-Gothic number 5 of 6, cover C, 25 copy, Nicola Sismizia. I hope I did not mess up your name. Batman City of Madness number 2 of 3 with your cover A by Christian Ward. And if you didn't like that Christian Ward variant, well, then there's this Bill Sienkiewicz variant here for you. And if you don't like this Bill Sienkiewicz variant, well, then there's this one by Tula Lote for you. Yeah, but that one's a 25 copy incentive. Now, Batman Gargoyle of Gotham. What's really, really funny about Batman Gargoyle of Gotham is that it was pulled from FOC in the middle of a week. Like, I think they accidentally deleted it because I started doing an FOC list late one Wednesday, and then by Thursday night, all of those were gone. Gone. And then by FOC, they were not on the list. So a lot of people missed Batman Gargoyle of Gotham. First printing should be available in certain places, you know, high content areas. It's a black label Batman. I don't know how good it is going to be, but the cover for the second print seems to get you to try to entice you to want to subscribe to it. So we'll see how that goes. And then Gargoyle of Gotham number 2 is going to go on FOC as well at the same time. I don't know if they're reprinting the Noir, but Batman Gargoyle of Gotham number 2, cover B, Gabriel Dell'Otto. That is a fire Dell'Otto cover. And then here's the Raphael Grassetti variant. So is this black label and inside it's black and white? If it is black and white inside, it's still probably going to be black and white. I'm glad it's good. And then cover D is going to give you a Raphael Grandpa foil variant cover. And Raphael Grandpa's style, you know, it's gritty and dark enough and like kind of cartoonish enough that it's going to draw in people who like, you know, regular Batman comics, but people who are also a fan of kind of like that animated style. And I like the more rounded head Batman look. It looks more human. Bruce Wayne, I swear to God, must have been taking human growth hormone and must have been 7 foot tall with like and his chin just kept growing. And that's why he tore the bat suit and was just like, I'm just going to leave it open face. Because this looks, again, it looks more humanish. Actually, I'm a fan of this. Big fan. 25 copy incentive, Raphael Grassetti variant. And then Bruno Selig variant. And then the Batman Gargoyle of Gotham Noir edition. So yeah, there you go. So yes, I remember how for the number 1, they did a Noir edition and then they did them in color. So yes, they are going to do a Noir edition. So you are going to get a black and white with Raphael Grandpa's detailed art. Fantastic. That's probably the best way to read that book, to be honest. Batman Santa Claus Silent Night number 1. So here we go, everybody, with the Batman team up that you all asked for. And of course, the Trinity is going to be there to help. Oh, and of course, Zatanna wants to sit on Santa's lap. And Santa's not at all very much saddened about that. I think he's kind of... Santa looks a little excited. There too, everybody. And then here we go. Again, Otto Schmidt, Damian Wayne, and Santa Claus. That's fine. And then here we got Ben Oliver showing the rub and smell variant. Ooh, it's going to smell like blood and sweat. Allocations may occur, everybody. So there's that nasty word. Allocations. But, man, Ben Oliver's art is phenomenal. You can almost see the fuzz on both his hat and his beard. And man, yeah, I don't know who's fighting Santa, but it looks like Santa's got a chipped tooth now. I'd be pretty mad. And as you can tell, so Santa's not taking this one lying down. That's why he's teaming up with Damian, because Damian's like, I'm an assassin, bro. Let's go do this. $50 copy Dan Mora. So apparently Damian Wayne gets Santa Claus some armor from the League of Shadows. Because that has got to be Lazarus Santa right there. Like, that's after he got beat up a little bit. Damien said, you know, I'm gonna put you in the Lazarus pit, bro. I got you covered. And then Damien and him sit there in the mountains of the Himalayas, where the League of Shadows have, you know, a big old monastery, right? And he trains in a hyperbolic time chamber, of course. So they come out in a day, but they spent a year in there, and Santa comes out ripped, bro. Birds of Prey, number 4. I know, I write better stories than some of the DC books myself. But here we got a big bad Barda versus Wonder Woman on the cover A of Birds of Prey. Cover B, Chris Bachalo variant cover, showing the Black Canary, Scree. Oh. Joshua Swabby Sway. Yeah, they censored it. But some people saying Sway needs to do some work on the faces. I mean, Zealot doesn't look too bad, but Barda does kind of look like a dude. And Harley, yeah, she looks a little rough. But overall, Sway's art is normally great. And then here's the Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom variant cover. And then here's the cover E 25 copy Chuma Hill cardstock variant. 50 copy grayscale of the A cover. Blue Beetle. Cover A, Adrian Gutierrez. Cover B by Dan Mora, and that's of course your cardstock variant cover showing the Alien Iron Man. Alien Iron Man 25 copy. Spanish language version. And then we've got DC's 'Twas the Might Before Christmas, so buckle up everybody. This one, the holiday specials seem to always do fairly well long term. Like, a lot of them are going to be like short ordered, so then if something does break in there, like there is like a really good DC story or something along those lines, people look for it. This one, cover A by Ben Caldwell, not too shabby, of course, Harley Quinn cover, so it's a Harley cover, people might chase it. The Mitch Gerrard's variant here, though. Keith W., thank you for joining so early in the U.S. and late for you. It's like 7 p.m., I think, by you. 6 p.m. maybe? But this one right here, pretty good variant cover, right? I think Keith W. would agree. And then, of course, this is your 25 copy incentive variant cover. And here's the thing. These are, I believe, a $7.99 or an $8.99 cover price. So getting a 25 copy incentive variant cover. Of course, I know a bunch of I know a couple of weirdos and a bunch of good people who do like the bubblegum covers. So there's that. It's a Batmite cover and a Batmite story. So there's people who chase that. I mean, it's got a couple of, notches, and I can see how DC stays in business because they do cater a little bit to some of their audience, but they do try to pander to a wider variety and end up alienating 3 customers for every half one they bring. Detective Comics 1078, cover A, cover B, and then here's your cover C. Sebastian Fiumara. McFarlane Toys action figure variant, and I'm sorry, it's just not as good as the Batmobile or the Batbike with the helmet. 1078 cover E, 25 copy incentive, and yes, Keith W, I'm going live basically when I can, my man. But I appreciate you checking me out and catching the live stream. It is always appreciated, and I appreciate you catching the rewinds too. 1078 50 copy Evan Cagle black and white. And then we got Doom Patrol number 99 facsimile edition. So DC's going heavy with the facsimiles for you. But they did not offer you a sketch. At least not for that one. Fire and Ice, Welcome to Smallville number 4, cover A, Terry Dotson. The cover B, Pulaski cardstock variant cover. The cover C is your Oscar Vega cardstock variant. And then the cover A for Flash is done by Mike Diodato Jr. The cover B, also by Mike Diodato Jr. And then Ramon Perez doing the cover C cardstock variant cover. Really meta looking, right? Oh, look, Christian Ward showing that Venom has reached out from the Marvel Universe to try to collect the Flash. Just kidding. 50 copy Matt Taylor cardstock variant cover. But why would you have this when you have the 25 copy incentive Christian Ward? And I get why they did this, is they're like, oh, we got to give people something for ordering 2 copies of the Ward. Green Arrow number 6, cover A. Cover B with the Chris Samney cardstock variant cover. Oh. Well, hello, Canary. And I see that you're not going scree at me right now. So it's very nice to see you. 25 copy incentive. Harley Quinn number 34 with a cover A by Sweeney Boo. Oh, Jenny Frisian. But why does this Harley Quinn's face look like Megan Fox? Tell me you don't see it. Harley Quinn number 34, cover D, 25 copy, Jessica Fong. And then this is your 50 copy incentive. Oh boy. All right, well, good luck everybody. Penguin number 4, cover A. The cover B by Christian Ward. The 25 copy Artist Dean cardstock variant. Artist Dean. I hope I said that right. All right, up next is Poison Ivy 17 with Jessica Fong doing the A cover. David Nakayama cardstock variant cover, very cheeky cover. And then Terry Dodson. And look, you know, I'm critical of a lot of artists just because it's my job. I'm critiquing. Terry Dodson sometimes makes faces that weird me out. Sometimes it does great. Sometimes they just look a little funny. Like Harley's a little bit on the oddball shape for me, but Ivy's face is perfect. But then Skylar Patridge, cardstock variant cover here. David Nakayama gets the 50 copy Virgin. Good luck. Power Girl number 3, cover A, Gary Frank. Walk, don't run, walk to FOC. Your Raza Power Girl cover here. Look, this is just, a lot of people made some very interesting jokes about people from, or ladies from California, and how this reminds them of a lady from California, possibly with the name Karen. I've never met her, so I couldn't associate the two. But then you have a Power Girl cover B by Guerilla Mark. 25 copy incentive by Babs Tar. Terry Dodson and Rachel Dodson, and this is that scenario again that I was talking about where I feel weirded out by the faces just a little bit. Like the one in the middle has like the best face, and then Supergirl's is second best, and then Power Girl in front is third best. And apparently these are all Power Girl variants, of course, because you know Power Girl is, you know, a variant of another universe's Supergirl. Scooby-Doo, Where Are You, number 125. Shazam number 6, cover A, Dan Mora. Shazam number 6, cover B, John Tim's cardstock variant. And then Chris Samney on the cover C. Sweeney Boo giving you the Mary Marvel. Shazam number 6, cover E, 50 copy Dave Wilkins cardstock variant. Steelworks number 6 of 6, cover A, John Bogdanov. And then here's the cover B. Cover C, 25 copy incentive. Superman 78 and the Metal Curtain. So, all right, issue 2 of 6. There's your cover A. This is your cover B. Michael Cho giving us a throwback to that scene in the movie where he races the train. Titans Beast World number 1 of 6, cover A. Titans Beast World number 1 of 6, cover B. Titans Beast World number 1 of 6, cover C, Bruno Redondo cardstock variant cover, and I wonder if it has anything to do with Beast Boy. Art Germ. Giving you a Donna Troy. And then here is the cover E, Clayton Henry lenticular variant. Item may be allocated. Oh, look, a lenticular variant. So you know what this means? People in France aren't going to be able to... Oh, no, that's actually not true. Not true. I just remember the smiley face thing from the button incident with the lenticulars from Flash and Batman, that little crossover. You weren't allowed to actually sell those to people, and they couldn't sell them to France legally because the smiley face is trademarked over there or whatever. No place else. Titans Beast World Tour Metropolis #1, one-shot cover A. And then here's the cover B, Clayton Henry cardstock variant cover. There is the cover C, Cully Hamner. Cover Titans Beast World Waller Rising #1, one-shot. So there's another tie-in for him. The cover B, Clayton Henry. The cover C, Jerry Gaylord cardstock. And then here we go, back at the black label. Waller versus Wildstorm #4 of 4, cover A. The cover B. So that's interesting. And then the cover C, 25 copy incentive variant cover. Wonder Woman Outlaw Edition. Wrapping up for DC. So here we go, everybody. Marvel giving us Captain America #4. Captain America #4 also has this Adi Granov Avengers 60th anniversary variant cover. Captain America #4 Peach Momoko Nightmare variant. Shouldn't that have been like FOC'd like a month ago, so you would have had it for Halloween? What do I know? Captain America #4 Greg Lansky Chalet variant. Captain America #4 25 copy incentive Stonehouse variant cover, showing a more traditional Captain America that has, I think, a majority of his eyebrows covered. So that's how it should be. Captain America #4 100 copy incentive Ski Chalet variant. Captain Marvel #1 going back for a second printing, and this is your John Tyler Christopher Virgin variant cover. So if they continue to push the Captain Marvel versus Thanos thing, the Thanos with the same kind of background second print's going to be pretty cool to have next to this one, huh? Captain Marvel #1 second printing 25 copy incentive David Nakayama variant. Cap Wolf Howling Commandos #1 second printing Carlos Magno variant. And then this is your 25 copy incentive Frank variant. Daredevil #2 second printing Aaron Cooter variant. And yes, there is a ton of second printings on Marvel's FOC this week. There's also a ton of second printing 25 copy incentive variants. So these are, let's just say this, these can be a good flip for you guys fresh out the gate if you have them in hand release day. For you guys who don't have them in hand release day and have to wait for them to be shipped to you, it's a little bit more dangerous because the market may get satisfied and you might have to wait it out. But the 25 copy incentive variants for second prints are generally low ordered, so good luck. Daredevil Gang War #1. Oh look, here's Elektra, still in the Daredevil costume. But editorial couldn't tell that to a.k.a. and we'll let it fly in her Elektra suit this time. And then, Stormbreaker's variant, Lucas Wernick, love his artwork, but can we get the updated Daredevil and Elektra's? Oh, thank you. Pablo Villalobos on the 25 copy incentive, going to keep your Daredevil Gang War #1 sales figures up. That is fire. Oh, but then they said, here's a 100 copy incentive for you, to make sure you order at least 4 of those Villalobos, which you know stores are going to do that. Dark X-Men #5 of 5. And don't expect those stores to offer you those 25 copy incentives at or below ratio. Especially not for that book. They're going to be taking a bath on that 1 in 100 at half ratio or less. So this is a pretty cool cover. So we got different Madeline Pryor versus Madeline Pryor. And then Kung Fu returns with a Gang War tie-in. Deadly Hands of Kung Fu Gang War #1. There's also this Ben Su foil variant. Then there's a Stormbreakers variant cover, which we didn't get to see the artwork for. But there's also going to be a 25 copy incentive by Paco Medina. So for all of you fans of Shang-Chi and the Deadly Hands of Kung Fu, good luck. Guardians of the Galaxy number 9, and they have to talk to an Infinity Stone to find out why all the different versions of Mantis are basically like coming in. The Art Chemist is in the house, everybody. Thanks for stopping by the stream, man. Hey, look, you know, I'm just trying to do my part for all of you comic book collectors out there. I hate seeing the FOMO. I hate seeing the, you know, the people and the manipulators get to set the market on books when they haven't even hit shelves yet. So this is where we come in and we just try to do our part, make sure you guys get your books that you need. But I kind of let up on my Guardians. I haven't been reading this volume, but that one in the top left corner is a very interesting Mantis variant. Here is the Nicoletta Baldari variant, and there is no incentive variants for this book. Immortal Thor number 5 coming at you, and there's a whole lot of Thor action going on there, including Storm. Uh-oh. Loki also carrying a hammer, Beta Ray Bill, and it's Alex Ross art, so it's fire. And then here we have Howard the Duck having a horrible time lifting it. But Howard's worthy, everybody. I don't care what this cover says. That thing's jiggling the same way it jiggled for Captain America. Immortal Thor number 5, Peach Momoko Nightmare variant. Immortal Thor number 5, Dustin Nguyen Howard the Duck variant cover. Immortal Thor number 5, 25 copy incentive, Felipe Masfera variant. And yes, Storm doing her thing right there, so gonna be pretty cool to see. Let's see if she gets to wield Mjolnir again, right? Luke Cage, Gang War number 2. So Danny Rand got an Iron Fist shirt on. What's going on? Luke Cage, Gang War number 2, Peach Momoko Nightmare variant. And then here's the Sergio Davia connecting variant cover. And again, there's Danny Rand in his OG yellow tracksuit with his green Iron Fist shirt. But I don't think he's got the fist. Marvel Zombies, Black, White, and Blood number 3. Here's Black, White, and Blood number 3, Alex Horley variant. Black, White, and Blood number 3, 10 copy incentive. Black, White, and Blood number 3, 100 copy incentive Momoko. Spider-Man Miles Morales Gang War tie-in in issue number 13. Peach Momoko Nightmare variant. Okay. The Adjamat suit from Spider-Man 2. I guess this is some pretty cool thing, but it's got toes. It's a little weird. A little weird. And then Dustin Nguyen giving you your 25 copy incentive. Moon Knight number 30. Oh. Moon Knight number 30 with the Alessandro Cappuccio Foreshadow variant cover. So, what? There seems to be a lot of things going on this cover, and I can tell you that a lot of it has to do with another book. Moon Knight number 30, the Last Days of Moon Knight variant cover being used on a Moon Knight book, and they gave Enyuk Lee this one. Moon Knight number 30, Peach Momoko Nightmare variant. Scotty Young variant cover. And Scotty Young's variant cover is actually tied with the Foreshadow variant cover for this costume, I believe. Because here we go, everybody. They're doing something with Moon Knight. Of course, they've been talking about how they're going to kill him and stuff. And here we got Moon Knight number 30 with the Steve Morris variant cover. Greg Capullo's variant cover, however, is fire. Greg Capullo's detail on the craters on the moon, sell it alone. But then they did this Insignia variant cover. Now this is open order. Now this is open order too. But wait, Elizabeth Torque gives us a 25 copy incentive variant cover. And even though they're not very, normal, regular eyes, she still delivers on this cover. And Elizabeth Torque did that other, I think the 50 copy incentive variant cover for Moon Knight number 1. So if this is the final issue, that is a good end cap to have the 2 Torque variants. But also the 100 copy Greg Capullo variant This is going to be the one a lot of people are going to be after. But there's also going to be this insignia variant cover. So what does that mean? Well, they're getting 200 copy incentives. So if your store gives you everything that you order for 100 copies and charges you for just everything along the way, like Lucas does at the Drunken Pull Box, well, you're going to get a bunch of those. But then there's this one right here. And this is going to be the Holy Grail. So I'd imagine Moon Knight number 30, 200 copy incentive, if it is up on eBay right now, anything anywhere near $200 is probably going to be a bargain at this point. But we're going to have to play this one out and see how it goes. We also need to check and see if there's any store exclusives. If there are store exclusives for Moon Knight number 30, you want to check with those retailers because they're going to try to liquidate those and these copies early to make their money back. And then worry about selling their variant. Hopefully their variant's good. Predator versus Wolverine going back for a second printing. We got a Hayden Sherman variant. And then we got Punisher number 2 with the all-new Punisher now. I mean, I kind of like the outfit that he's got, but no. The Mahmoud Asrar variant. The Marco Maestrazzo variant. And then we're on a Silver Surfer Rebirth Legacy number 4. Silver Surfer Rebirth Legacy number 4. Peach Momoko Nightmare variant. Spider-Boy number 1 second printing John Tyler Christopher variant cover. And there was no incentive for that one. So that one didn't give you a 25 copy incentive second print, which was weird. Star Wars Bounty Hunters number 41. And then we got the Dustin Wynn variant cover. Star Wars High Republic Shadows of Starlight number 3. Shadows of Starlight number 3, the Bengal variant. And then apparently the 25 copy incentive variant is a spoiler, so they did not show the art. Superior Spider-Man Returns number 1 one-shot second printing Bagley variant. And then there's a 25 copy incentive variant for you guys to chase. There it is. Spoilerific in all its forms because the other book just FOC'd the same time. Vengeance of the Moon Knight number 1 with the mourning outfit in black. Yes, it is very Spawnific, but that's your Finch A cover, and then here is the Cupichio foil variant cover. So Moon Knight is in a black armor, and he is pissed off. So here is the Greg Capullo variant cover. Here is the Frank Miller variant. Here is the M. Gist variant. And then this is the 10 copy incentive design variant. Your 25 copy incentive Lanil U variant. And then the 50 copy incentive Capullo Virgin variant. 100 copy incentive Frank Miller Virgin variant. And then just like the other one, we've got a 200 copy incentive Hidden Gem variant cover for you. White Widow number 2. White Widow number 2 is tasty. But I'm not talking about that White Widow number 2. This is the Elena Casagrande Stormbreakers variant. The Peach Momoko White Widow variant. And then the Peach Momoko Black Widow variant. Are they trying to get you to buy multiple copies of this book? Yes. Oh, this one's going to be big. So everybody, Wolverine by Claremont getting a facsimile edition, but it's a foil. And then they're going to give you another facsimile edition new print. I don't know why they made that one small imaged and this one big imaged, but facsimile edition and a foil coming at you for Wolverine number 1. That's going to be a pretty cool book to chase after. And then we got X-Men Red number 18, showing Storm and the X-Men Red team. And then here we have the Leo Castellani X-Men 60th anniversary variant cover. And then the Federico Vincentini Stormbreakers variant for X-Men Red number 18, showing 2024 Happy New Year sunglasses on our X-Men. God, 2024 is almost here. That's crazy, right? That's our show, everybody. I want to thank each and every one of you for sticking through your list, and make sure you get your orders into your local comic shop, your online provider, or Lucas over at the Drunken Pull Box. Make sure you subscribe to the content and click that notification bell for when I go live here, because you never know when I'm going live, because I get random times and I gotta go to work. Bills to pay, money to make. Thank you all. I really appreciate you guys. You are some of the best fans in all of comic book YouTube. So I'll see you maybe around the same bat time, same bat channel. We'll have to come back and visit that one later. And thank you, Archimedes, for stopping by. I'll see you guys soon.